Hare Krishna. Devotees can hear, no?
Yes, Prabhuji, we can hear.
Okay. Shall we
Hare
start?
Krishna Prabhu.
Yes.
Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jaya Mudirayet Nastapráyesha Badreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Uttamasloke Bhakti Vibhavati Naistaki Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yatkripa Tamaham Vande Shri Guru Dinatarinam Paramanandhamadhavam Chaitanyamishwaram Om Ajnanatimirandasya ज्ञानाञ्जनाशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितमेन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः नमा ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणि निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणि जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते जय पताक स्वामिते नामिने नमः आचार्य पदानिताय कृपा प्रदायिनि गौर कथा धामधाय नगर ग्राम Om Tassat. Hare Krishna. Welcome all devotees for Bhagavatam discussion. Reading from Canto 2, Chapter 7, Text 23, right today?
Correct, Prabhuji. Correct, Prabhuji. 23. Yes.
Yeah. Who is going to read? Anybody allocated?
I think somebody is allocated.
Otherwise, whoever available, please read.
Minute.
I think if they are here, they would have read. So if not there, go ahead, read. No problem. Whoever available, please go ahead.
23, Asha Mataji. I think she is not there. I'll read. Prabhuji.
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Canto 2, Chapter 7, uh, Text 23. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Asmat Prasada Sumukaha Kalaya Kalecha Ishwaku Vamsa Avatirya Kurenite Che Tishtanvanam Sa Daitanuja Avivecha Yasmin Virutya Tangatta Adim Archat. Translation purport by Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation: due to his causeless mercy upon all living entities within the universe, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, along with his plenary extensions, appeared in the family of Maharaja Ishwaku as the Lord of his internal potency, Sita, under the order of his father, Maharaja Dasratha. He entered the forest and lived there for considerable years with his wife and younger brother. Ravana, who was very materially powerful, with 10 hands on his shoulders, committed a great offense against him and was thus ultimately vanquished.
Hare
Purport.
Krishna. So we'll read one by paragraph because
Ah,
here, just to give you a background.
okay.
So Brahmaji is talking about to Narada different incarnation. Here it talks about Lord Rams. So see the kind of explanation Brahmaji talks about. He says that Tasmad, unto that beginning from Brahma down to the insignificant ant, by the causeless mercy. Why Lord has to appear? Lord has appears out of his causeless mercy. Means he appears for the benefit of the other living entities who are fallen in this material world. So the whole purpose, Lord, comes for the benefit of Jiva, not for his. Now, if you read Ramayana, whole pastime goes, yeah, Ravana came, kidnapped Sita to kill Sita, kill Ravana, he did that. No, these are all part of the game to kill Ravana, but the whole purpose is to attract Jiva. There are so many Jivas get attracted to Lord Ram. So, like Hanuman, there are so many. So that is the purpose. The costless mercy to give the mercy to the, you know, the living entity, so that living entity can go back home, back to Godhead. So in that process, he explains that yes, due to that, he appeared as in the Ikshak family as a son of Dasharatha, and it says that Dasharath, as the order of Dasharatha, he went to forest. Actually, it was not Dasharath's order, if you really analyze. It is Kaikeyi who asked for. Dasharatha had no intention, or Dasharatha actually died because Lord Rama left. So whole purpose here, but the Lord Ram took that word because Dasharatha given word to Kaikeyi, and Dasharatha had to fulfill that. So that's the point here. So because Dasharatha never wanted, even when Vishwamitra came and asked Lord Ram to be sent, Dasharatha was not happy. It's not because of his, kind of order. And he says he entered the forest and with his wife and young brother, all those things mentioned. So the point we need to understand Ramayana properly. When we understand Ramayana, we'll understand Lord Ram's mood. We'll read one paragraph, then we'll
Yes,
discuss more.
yes. Purport. Lord Rama is the supreme personality of Godhead, and his brothers, namely Bharata, Lakshmana, and Shatrughna, are his plenary explanations. All four brothers are Vishnu Tattva and were never ordinary human beings.
Huh?
There are, there are many unscrupulous and ignorant commentators on Ramayana who present the younger brothers of Lord Ramachandra as ordinary living entities. But here in the Srimad Bhagavatam, the most authentic scripture on the science of Godhead, it is clearly stated that his brothers were his plenary expansions. Originally, Lord Ramachandra is the incarnation of Vasudeva, Lakshmana is the incarnation of Sankarshna, Bharata is the incarnation of Pradyumna, and Shatrughna is the incarnation of Aniruddha. Expansions on the personality of Godhead. Lakshmi ji, oh, suddenly,
1 second, sorry.
yes,
Yeah.
Lakshmi ji, Sita is the internal potency of the Lord and is neither an ordinary woman nor the external potency incarnation of Durga. Durga is the external potency of the Lord, and she is associated with Lord Shiva.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
So
Krishna.
here Prabhupada, first point makes that Rama is a supreme personality Godhead. And his brothers also, they are not ordinary. They are like Sankarsana, Aniruddha, Pradyumna, Vasudeva. So there are the four expansion of the Krishna. They are all Vishnu Tattvas. So that's the first thing we need to understand. Rama means who gives a pleasure. Like Krishna is all attractive. Rama is means who gives a pleasure too. That's why if you read Ramayana or understand Lord Ram's pastimes throughout whichever the dealings, he always give pleasure to everybody, whether as a son, as a brother, as a husband, or even as a king. Throughout, that's what we can see. And Prabhupada quoting from Bhagavatam, he says that here Ramchandra is Vasudeva, Lakshmana is Sankarsana or Balram. Like in Kali Yuga, the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come and Lakshmana comes as uh,
Sankarshan.
Sankarsana, yeah, comes as Balram or Nityananda Prabhu. In Kali Yuga, he comes as Nityananda Prabhu. Dwapara Yuga, Krishna and Balram. And in Treta Yuga, Rama and Lakshmana. Like that, each Yuga he appears, and wherever the Krishna appears, Balrama comes. So in Ramayana, he comes as younger brother. Dwapara Yuga, he comes as a elder brother. So, of course, there is a different reason could be there. But point is that they are all Vishnu Tattvas. Even talking about Bharata, Bharata is incarnation Pradyumna and Shatrugna is Aniruddha. And Mother Lakshmi or Sita as internal potency. Prabhupada gives a difference between Durga and Lakshmi. Durga is external potency, whereas Sita is internal potency. Whereas, like Durga is kind of a sister, whereas uh, Mother Sita is his spouse or the internal potency. Okay, next paragraph we can read.
As, as stated in the Bhagavad Gita 4.7, the Lord appears when there are discrepancies in the discharge of factual religion. Lord Ramachandra also appeared under the same circumstances, accompanied by his brothers, who are expansions of Lord's internal potency, and by Lakshmiji Sita
Sita
Devi.
Devi. Yeah, so
Lord
Prabhupada,
Ram.
one second. Huh?
Okay.
Prabhupada quoting 4.7. 4.7 is Bhagavad Gita. What is sloka? Anybody remembers? Yada yada hi dharmasya glanirvavati bharata advyutthana adharmasya tadatmanam shriya. Prabhupada translates this sloka. Says, whenever and wherever there is a decline in the religious practice, O descendant of Bharata, a predominant rise of religion, at that time I descend myself. So, Prabhupada quoting that, yes, Lord appeared himself. So, is Krishna says in 4.7, I descend myself. There are different expansions, but in Dwapara Yuga, he came himself. And here also, Prabhupada quoting that Krishna or is himself, Rama comes for a particular purpose, like when the adharma increases or religion increases, and there is a decline in the dharma. Of course, what is dharma, adharma, we can discuss here. But point that in Kali Yuga also, when the end, Kalki will come, the different expansions given. So the here Prabhupada makes that even Mother Sita, who is Lakshmi, also appears. So Lord doesn't come alone. Whenever Lord comes, he comes with all his expansions and all the internal potency and external potency together. Okay, next.
As Lord Ramachandra was ordered by his father Maharaja Dashratha to leave home for the forest under awkward circumstances, and the Lord, as the ideal son of his father, carried out the order even on the occasion of his being declared the king of Ayodhya. One of his younger brothers, Lakshmanaji, decided to go with him, and so also his eternal wife Sitaji decided to go with him. The Lord agreed to both of them, and all together they entered the Dandakarunya forest to live there for 14 years. During their stay in the forest, there was some quarrel between Ramchandra and Ravana, and later kidnapped the Lord's wife Sita. The quarrel ended in the vanquishing of the greatly powerful Ravana along with all his kingdom and family.
Right, Krishna. So Prabhupada quoting why Lord Rama had to go. Say it's awkward circumstances. So we all know the circumstances that Kaikeyi had got boon from Dasharatha in one of the war when Dasharatha was injured. Dasharatha asked, "What do you want in return?" And Dasharatha said, "I'll give you two boons." Then Kaikeyi said, "Yes, I will ask whenever I want, not now." See, this is the one point. If you want to give anybody, give then and there. Don't give postage check. This is most dangerous. This exactly happened with Dasharatha. Because Kaikeyi said, "I will ask later." And now Dasharatha decided to coronate Lord Ram. I mean, there's also Ramayana mentions there is circumstances. So few days before, Dasharatha has told his ministers that yes, I want to make Lord Ram, my son, as next king. That time it says that all the ministers were so happy. They said, "Yeah, Haribol, Haribol." So then Dasharatha was feeling, "Hey, what happened? That means all this time my ruling was not good. You want my son to become, that means I was not good." No, no. Then minister said that was not the point. Point is that he is so attractive. He is so dear. So that's why he's becoming king means they're so happy. So this news was conveyed to Lord Ram. Lord Ram and preparation was there. And then previous day, then Dasharatha, all of us decided that no, the coronation happened very next day. Initially, some other future date was fixed. Then he says, no, it'll happen immediately. Because Dasharatha had some feeling. And that's the day Manthara goes to Kaikai and started brainwashing her. We all know the pastimes. Because of actually, Kaikai loved Lord Ram so much more than Bharat. But because of the brainwash of the Manthara, Kaikai decided to ask that boon. Even for that, Manthara gave all the ideas. She started crying, Kaikai crying, and all those things. And then the boon was that Bharata should be made king and Ram should be sent to the forest. That was awkward situation Prabhupada mentioned here. But he was ideal son. So here Ramayana mentions that the previous day when he was declared that he is going to be coronated, Rama was not extra happy. And very next moment, when he was decided that he will not become king and he will be sent to forest, he was not disturbed also. He was equipoised in both places. So that was the ideal son, because the father's order, even though second order was not father's order, even sending to forest, Dasharatha never directly told Ram, because Kaikai had asked a boon. Kaikai told the Ram that your father doesn't have guts to tell you. I'm telling you that because I have taken this boon, you have to go. That's where actually even Prabhupada says that Lakshmana also decided to go. Actually, before that, Lakshmana was so angry. He wanted to kill, Dasharatha itself. That was the mood of Lakshmana. Because for Lord Ram, he was ready to anything. And then Lakshmana also decided to go. Mother Sita also decided. Lord Ram actually objected for both. Lord Ram told Sita, "You cannot come to the forest. You are a very tender age. You are a queen. You are not seen the forest." So, but Sita says, "No, wherever my husband is, that's my place." I know, of course, all discussion happens Ramayana. Here, Prabhupada also mentions that how what happened in the forest. Mother Sita was kidnapped. Actually, here also, Mother Sita was not kidnapped. It was Maya Sita, because Lakshmi or Mother Sita cannot be touched by anyone. It was only Maya Sita was kidnapped. So these are all pastime had to be done so that Ravana has to be killed. So Prabhupada finally said that because of that, Ravana was vanquished. So here, another point is that Ravana was such a powerful person, ten-headed person, but still he was killed. So the point, a lesson we can learn that how much ever powerful I am, if I am go against dharma, against the Lord, I'll be vanquished. Okay, next paragraph.
Sita is Lakshmi Ji, or the goddess of fortune, but she is never to be enjoyed by any living being. She is meant for being worshipped by the living being along with her husband Sri Ramachandra. A materialistic man like Ravana does not understand this great truth, but on the contrary, he wants to snatch Sita Devi from the custody of Rama and thus incurs great miseries. The materialists who are after opulence and material prosperity may take lessons from the Ramayana that the policy of exploiting the nature of Lord without acknowledging the supremacy of the Supreme Lord is the policy of Ravana. Ravana was very advanced materially, so much so that he turned his kingdom Lanka into pure gold or full material wealth. But because he did not recognize the supremacy of Lord Ramachandra and defied him by stealing his wife Sita, Ravana was killed and his opulence and power were destroyed. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. So, first and foremost, Lakshmi ji is not meant to be enjoyed by anyone other than Lord Ram or Lakshmi ji or Sita. So, or Lakshmi for Vishnu and Sita for Ram. So, the point here is that the today's materialistic people, the Ravana mentality, we want all the enjoyment, but we don't want to Ram or we don't want Krishna, we don't want Vishnu. We want Lakshmi, but we don't want to Narayana. That's the mentality. That's why Prabhupada is saying here, the materialistic people today they worship Lakshmi also. We do Lakshmi puja that so that I can get money, power, wealth, but we don't want Narayana. So that is the mentality, exactly Ravana's mentality. But what is the result here? Ravana, with that mentality, he was vanquished, he was killed. So again, as a practicing devotee or common man, we should understand that we cannot or should not aspire to Lakshmi. We should aspire to serve Narayana. We should aspire to serve Rama. We should aspire to serve Krishna. When serve Krishna, all other things will come. That's why we never ask for any material opulences. Janma Ishwarya Shuta Shibhi, nothing. We simply ask for a service. That is a mood. Otherwise, we are in a Ravana mentality. Today, so the policy of Ravana is exactly followed the so-called development in the name of development, in the name of economic advancement. We are trying to enjoy everything for ourselves, but we are not, giving back to Krishna. That is the point. So that's why Prabhupada is saying that such people will be vanquished or their opulence, all opulence will be taken out. Next paragraph.
Lord Ramachandra is full incarnation with six opulences in full, and he is therefore mentioned in this verse as Kalesha or master of all opulence. Hare Krishna.
So, Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So, six opulences in Parasharamani, the Vyasadeva's father, defines who is Bhagavan. In that, he says that the personality who possesses all the six opulences in 100%, like, for example, wealth, beauty, knowledge, strength, renunciation, and one more. What is that? Fame. All the six in 100%. There is not even a little shortage. That's the person only called Bhagavan. That's why in Bhagavad Gita also, when Vyasudeva writes, when Dhritarashtra spoke, he says Dhritarashtra Vacha. When Arjuna spoke, he says Arjuna Vacha. When Sanjaya spoke, he says Sanjaya Vacha. But when Krishna spoke, he says Sri Bhagavan Vacha. So that Bhagavan word is used only for Krishna or here Rama. So all the six opulences, 100%. Whereas Jivas also got opulences. I have little strength, I have little wealth, and I have a little name, fame, a little renunciation, a little, uh, other opulences. But he is 100%. Like, for example, Jiva can be compared to an drop of water in the ocean. Lord is compared to that ocean. But that one drop also got all the qualities of the sea water, ocean water, but not in quantity. Similarly, Jiva will have all the six opulences in very, 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 very minute, but not in quantity. So, but there where Lord is Kalesha, it means it's master of all opponents. Yetacha Kala Pumsha Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. So all the other expansions are the expansions, they are all Vishnu Tattvas. But Krishna is to consider as a supreme Bhagavan. So that's why Krishna Supreme Bhagavan, Ram is Bhagavan to be considered. And today the material world people call themselves as Bhagavan, or some people address others as a Bhagavan. So that's why we should be careful who is Bhagavan, who is Lord, and who is not. That's why Prabhupada is making it very clear. Whom should we worship? We worship Krishna, Rama, enough. Because when we worship them, everybody else gets pleased. That's the ultimate. And especially in Kali Yuga, the worship can be done by chanting the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So just simply chanting, we have Rama and Krishna, Balram, everybody is there. And Lakshmi and Sita, Hare. Hare is Sita,
Internal
Radharani.
presence.
Internal potential, yes, Radharani and Sita, Lakshmi, everybody. So actually, we are requesting Srimati Radharani, please engage me in Krishna service. So simply by chanting this mantra, we can get, especially Purushottam month. We are going through this Purushottam month. There's a most auspicious thing which come every 3 years, where Lord Himself says that I'll give all the mercies unlimited. So that's a good opportunity for all of us to chant the holy name and read more Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. And more than that, the most important that call other devotees, spread this too. Because Krishna is more pleased when this message is spread to others. That's why Bhagavad Gita 1860 and 69 he says that those who spread this to my knowledge, they are more dear to me, and they will come back to me without fail. So this is a guarantee Krishna gives. So with that guarantee, we should use Purushottam month and call out as many possible devotees in our house, arrange some kirtan program, reading programs, so that everybody knows the glory of Purushottam month, everyone knows the holy name. So that's why we're requesting as many devotees, please somehow, those who are in not in RR Nagar, local areas, rural areas, contact that some devotees, arrange some programs. I know some are in Vizag, some are in Chennai, different places, wherever it is, okay. Somehow engage in preaching activities. Hare Krishna. I'll stop here. Devotees can share your comments. Who want to start? Maybe last, maybe Shri Mataji want to start?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Pranam.
Pranam to you.
So here today's class, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Lord always appears when there is Lord always appears when there is discrepancies in the discharge of duties of religion and annihilate the miscreants. So Lord Ramachandra, accompanied by his brother Lakshmiji and wife Sita Devi, appeared. Lord's brothers Lakshman, Satrujna, Bharata, they are extensions. Prabhuji, just 1 minute. 1 minute.
Yeah, meantime, others want to, the Mataji, you can continue, and other,
Har-
and Mataji can start.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji,
Hare
pranam.
Krishna
Yeah,
Prabhuji.
yeah,
Hare.
Mataji, yeah.
So
Yeah.
Lord Ramachandra, accompanied by his brother Lakshmanji and wife Sita Devi, appeared. Lord's brothers Lakshman, Bharata, Satrujna, they are expansions of Lord's. They are Lord's internal potency. And also Sita Devi is also expansion, Lord's internal potency, expansion of Lakshmi. Sita Devi is Lakshmi Devi. When Ramchandra's father Dasrath Maharaj, actually Prabhuji, you told no, Kaikeyi wanted to send him to the forest, but here because it is said like that, I have returned. Dasrath Maharaj asked him to leave home and go to forest as his idle son without saying a word to his father Ramchandra with brother Lakshmanji and Sita Devi went to Dandakaranya forest. There, a very notorious Asura Ravana wants to snatch Sita Devi from Ram. He did not understand the power of Rama. So finally, after the big war, of course, Rama killed Ravana. When Sri Ramachandra was angry and showed his red hot eyes, the whole ocean became heated with that energy. So that the aquatics like snakes, shark, crocodiles, fish, they all, with that heat, they trembled in fear, and that offering the Lord an easy path for reaching the enemy's uh, city. Because Rama is the absolute transcendental personality of Godhead, he is able to do this. Normal mundane person cannot do this. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Sudha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Pranams. Thank you for the class. Yes, you said whenever adharma arises on earth, Lord descends for us to keep dharma and kill the evil. That's what happened in Rama Avatar. And whenever Lord comes, he also comes along with his team, actually. I mean, his internal potency and external potency. And most of us, like most of the people, we pray Lakshmi for wealth, but we should remember that if we pray Narayana, Lakshmi Mata will be more pleased. And praying to Lord Krishna, all other Devi Devatas also gets pleased. So praying Narayana is more important to us. That is my understanding, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Shruti Mataji. Shruti Mataji, are you there?
Yes, Prabhuji, I'm there. That's what
Yes.
everyone has told, that the birth of Rama was for protecting the righteousness and thing. And also, we have to chant the holy name of Krishna in this Purushottam month and arrest everyone else as coward, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Vasuki Mataji, want to say anything? Lakshmi Mataji.
Krishna Prabhuji. Yes,
Hare Krishna.
praying to Goddess Lakshmi is very important. While praying, what we should ask for is ನಾರಾಯಣನಲ್ಲಿ ಭಕ್ತಿ ಕೊಡೋ ತಾಯಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಭಕ್ತಿನೂ ಪ್ರೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕುನೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ದೊಡ್ಡವರೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು ಮನಿ ಕೊಡು, ಅದು ಕೊಡು, ಇದು ಕೊಡು, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಾರಾಯಣನಲ್ಲಿ ಭಕ್ತಿ ಕೊಡೋನ್ ಕೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಪ್ರಭುಜಿ.
Correct.
ಹೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ.
Kanchana Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna, my pranams.
Pranam.
यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थनम् अधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम् परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे. Lord came as Sri Rama to benefit living entities, to protect righteousness. He came as son of Dasharatha in Ikshvaku dynasty. Dasharatha loved his son so much he wanted to coronate him, but Kaikeyi, his wife's vows made Rama send him to forest for 14 years. As an idle son, he obeyed father's command. He was always calm. He was very friendly with his brothers. He was a dutiful husband, and he readily agreed to go to forest. Sita Mataji, she thought that she should obey, she should accompany wherever husband goes. So she accompanied him. Lakshmana serves him. So he also went with him in Dandakanya forest. They were living happily, but this Ravana's demons, they all troubled them. So sadhus were requesting Sri Rama to kill the demons. So to protect sadhus, he killed so many demons, and he took Sita, he kidnapped Sita. So that was the very thing. Now, he felt emotional also. Though he was Supreme Lord Bhagavan, Lord was also filled with emotions, and his anger also was very much disturbing. He killed all the demons. Then that is what is my key takeaways. Prabhuji, thank you, Prabhuji. Pranams.
Mariappan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Dandavad Pranam.
Dandavad.
By costless mercy to living entities, Lord appeared, and Dasratha never wanted his son Rama to be sent to forest. However, Rama is sent because of his stepmother Kaikeyi. Rama and brothers are plenary expansions of Supreme Lord. Wherever decline in Vedic culture, Dharma, the Lord appears along with all his internal, external potency. Never extend, the boon is never to be extended in advance, like in case of Kaikeyi. Lord Ram is about to assume power of Ayodhya kingdom. However, the ideal son Ram is sent to forest because of Kaikeyi, exclusively by the direction of Kaikeyi. Even Lakshmanji is prepared to kill Kaikeyi. Sita is kidnapped in the forest. As such, Sitaji is not supposed to be enjoyed by anyone else other than the Lord Ram. Whereas the mentality of Ravana and common Ravana mentality, living entities are after materialistic benefits and exploiting the natural resources beyond limit in greedy mentality. All six opulences are 100% for Lord. Jiva is having all opulences in minimal, like drop in ocean. Krishna is the Supreme Lord. If we worship Supreme Lord Krishna, all the 33 crores of demigods are satisfied, and Purushottama month must be recognized of its enormous potentiality, and devotees must optimum utilize in vigorous, dedicated devotional services. That much I have understood, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mataji. Sudhamata, Dia is there?
I already told Prabhuji.
Oh,
Hello?
Dia?
Dia is, I mean, she went out with friends
Okay,
and
okay,
she's sleepy.
okay, sure,
She
sure,
came
sure.
home, but
Okay,
she's sleepy.
okay. So we'll end here. Vanchakalpatarubhyasya kripasindhabhyasya paritana pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namah Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai Grantara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. See you tomorrow.